All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakah Kodash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, and many blessings to you elect Akim across the four winds of this earth, kicking this word in sincerity and in truth. I'm the brother Sha'ar from the Great Millstone Dallas camp, and I just want to do a commentary in transit on my way to work, and something I was meditating on the past few days, and I actually did a lesson on it, and Satan screwed it up to the point where he wouldn't allow me to post it. But just a few things I was meditating on is pretty much us continually praying to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that he keeps us hungry, all right, that he continues to feed us, that we continue to have the desire to be fed, I should say, is the best way I should word this, because we're approaching a time, and of course the time has been here, where you see a lot of Jakes falling out that were on fire, that did a lot of mighty works within the ministry, and they're not here no more. That's because they lost their hunger, they lost their passion. And we want to pray to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and continually ask that he keeps that passion on us, that he keeps that fervent passion on us to want to continually want to be fed and want to eat, all right? Because as you read it from the prophet Ezekiel, when he went into being fed that roll, and as he went into that book that was full of lamentation, mourning, and woe, a lot of guys get excited when they first hear about this truth, which is understandable, because you find out something new. You find out that you actually truly are so-called special, all right, against what you've been taught all your life. You know your heritage, you know your nationality, you know you actually come from the lineage or the line of the people that the Lord actually dealt with for thousands of years. But as you continue to sojourn in this truth, and as you get deeper into this thing, you find out more that this thing of ours is full of lamentation and woe as well, all right? You find out that as you eat this roll, it does taste sweet, but it does get bitter while it's in your belly, pursuing to what the prophet Ezekiel had stated. All right, what the Lord had stated to Ezekiel, I should say. All right, so you see that process coming forth, as a lot of guys who was in this thing for a while, they end up falling out because they can't take the bitter part anymore. All right, and that's what's really going to make us, that's what's really going to show forth our glory. All right, and when I say that, as the scriptures say, we glory in our tribulation, or the tribulation that we go through is our glory, pursuing to Ephesians, the 3rd chapter, and also pursuing to 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, starting at around the 15th verse. All right, we go through these things to perfect us. All right, and within this process of us getting stronger, Satan's going to try to knock at the door, bang on the door, to try to distract you, to try to get you to focus on the things that bitch ass nigga, excuse my language, but that bitch ass nigga's doing, to the point where you'll constantly be focused on the doings of Satan, where you really forget the things that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is doing. That's why it's written in the scriptures, and this is something that I've been meditating on for a while, for us to keep our soul, so we don't forget the things that we've seen. All right, because a lot of guys that have fell off have done a lot of mighty works within the ministry, have been within this thing for quite some time, and then they can't keep their soul, you know, and that's part of this ministry. Examining yourselves, constantly thinking about what you could do better within this ministry, constantly praying that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai keeps us hungry to continually want to eat on this roll. All right, and that's very important, because the more hungry you are, that's the more drive that you have, and that's the more passion that you have to want to continue to push forth this ministry, because you constantly wanted to learn new things and more things within this doctrine, within this gospel, within this work that we're doing, and you constantly want to get better, because the more you eat, the more you understand these things. Okay, and that's why it makes so much sense when as Yahweh Shai was in the desert for 40 days fasting, and Satan was trying to attack him. And what Satan had asked him was to turn those stones into bread. If he be the Son of the Most High, he can do those things. And what did Yahweh Shai state afterward? Yahweh Shai stated, man shall not live off bread alone, but off of the words that proceeded out of the mouth of the Father. And when Yahweh Shai had made that statement, pursuing to Deuteronomy, the 8th chapter, when we were actually within the wilderness for 40 years. All right, so that number 40, the number 4 is already synonymous within itself, because we believe that number 4, we know that means represents mercy. All right, so Yahushua was in the desert for 40 days, was fast for 40 days. The children of Israel was in the wilderness for 40 years. And within those 40 years, we were supposed to constantly rely on the words that Yahushua gave us, constantly rely on that promise that was given. And Yahushua, when he was fasting for those 40 days, that's something that he was meditating on, because he combated Satan within that scripture while he was going through those hardships. So as we're here sojourning within the wilderness, Akim, sojourning within this land of our captivity, we have to constantly meditate on this word, because that's the true source of nourishment. That's the true source of food, how we're fed. It's within this word. Now, of course, we know that we have to eat physically, but the more important food is the words that are being spoken unto us. And we need to constantly pray to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai that we keep that passion to want to stay on fire to do this work, and mainly to keep us fed, to keep us to want to continue to eat this roll, to eat this word, because that's the true food that's going to keep us nourished in this time that's coming, in the time that we're in right now, but also in this time that's coming. So I wanted to do a quick hit on that. Lord willing, it was edifying. It was just on my spirit to bring this out as I was on my way to work. All right, so I want to say, Call Halal, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai Barakah Quadash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, and many blessings to you elect Akim across the 4 winds of this earth, desiring to want to continue to eat this roll, to be fed. All right, and again, those are the men kicking this word in sincerity and truth. Shalom.